What's up, you guys, and welcome back again to my channel. Today we are going to be showing you guys how to make an automatic dried kelp block farm. That's right, dried kelp blocks. Guys, if you want to see this video, make sure you stay tuned. If you like the video, don't forget to head down to the bottom, click that like button. If we did something wrong, show me, tell me down in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. We'll see you in just a second. Alright, you guys, let's get started. So, we've made a few other videos about this, and this farm has slowly changed over the past 3 to 4 videos. This is actually part 4. If you want to see the previous 3 videos, we'll post them up in the top corner one at a time. The first one is a simple kelp farm. We'll post that up in the right. Then after that, I turned the simple kelp farm into an automatic harvesting kelp farm. I'll post that up in the top right corner. And then right after that, we turned that harvesting kelp farm all into a dried kelp farm. And again, I'll post that right up in the top right corner for you guys. Okay? Now today we're going to take that dried kelp farm and we're going to turn this thing into a automatic dried kelp block farm. And I'm actually holding one in my hand, but we have these blocks right here of dried kelp block. And these things make great fuel. I don't know if you knew it, but they make great fuel for the furnaces, for the smokers, and for the blast furnace. I think one block will smoke 20 items. Okay? So if you don't have time to go out and get a bunch of coal to make coal blocks, this would be like your next best option, because you can rig up a system like this that will create the blocks for you. Pretty neat. You can see I already have 14 blocks, 15 if you count the one that's in my hand. Here, let's drop that in there. Okay? So, how this works, and if you want to watch those other videos, go back and watch them, because I'm not going to explain them 100%. But what happens here is the kelp is growing down in this section down here. And as it grows, okay, it reaches its way up to these observers up here. Okay, slowly grows and grows and grows. Oops. And then as it reaches the observer, like it just did, okay, as it reaches the observers, let me make this one grow. Then the observers will send a signal down to the bottom where those pistons are at. And like you just saw, it'll chop down all of the kelp. And then the kelp gets sent over this way to this last block where there's a hopper. And then the hopper sends the kelp. Let me go show you guys. Down into a smoker. Okay? And then from the smoker, it turns it into a dried kelp block. Now the smoker is also fed off to the side by this hopper, which is the fuel for the smoker, so it automatically cooks it on its own. Then from the smoker, there's another hopper underneath that goes into the back of this chest, and it stores the dried kelp right here in this chest. Now this is exactly where the last video ends. Okay, that would be the dried kelp farm. Now from there we pick it up and then we take a hopper underneath it and we turn it into a crafter. Okay? Now these crafters can't stay on consistently because if they stay on consistently, it won't create items over and over and over. And as we all know, to make a dried kelp block, you have to have one dried kelp in each one of these squares. So you have to have 9. Okay? Now I have this rigged up to only craft whenever these go off. Okay? Now I want to show you what happens. So let's turn it on once on my own. When it reaches a signal from those observers, okay? So let me put a lever there. When it goes on, every single time it goes on, it'll create more kelp blocks, like so. Check it out. So there was 22 in there. Now there's 27. Alright, and I don't have to sit here and turn this lever on and off. The observers will do that on its own. Anyway, that's how it works. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you head down to the bottom, click that like button. If you know anybody else that would like to watch this thing, please share my channel with them. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Alright guys, we'll see you later.